Game, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won, beating the Detroit Lions. Oh my goodness, what a game. It is their fourth straight 2-0 start for Tampa Bay. 12th team all-time start 2-0, I guess I should say, for the Bucs. Baker Mayfield, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. More importantly, the defense gets it done. Holy crap, let's talk about this game, okay? Firstly, what a statement win by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What a statement win. There is no other way to put it. You just beat one of the best teams in the NFC. The team that beat you 2 times last year, that Baker Mayfield was 0-3 against, you just beat them. That is such a huge win. You beat arguably the second best NFC team in the NFL right now, besides maybe the San Francisco 49ers. You just did that. What a huge statement, monumental win, folks. Absolutely incredible. I feel like a lot of it was on the defensive side of the ball. You held the Lions to 16 points, a very highly touted offense in its own right. That's if you didn't have Antoine Winfield Jr. out. Vita Vea was out for the second half. Kalijah Kancey was out for this game. And you still were able to get the win. Kudos to Todd Bowles in coaching these defensive guys. Kudos to the entirety of the defensive staff of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Kudos to the guys who filled in. Look, Joe Tryon-Shoyinka, we'll go through it. But again, just overarching, right? The offense did enough to keep you in the game. The defense won you this game. The defense won you this game. Point blank, simple as that. You hold a very powerful Detroit Lions offense to only 16 points. It's winning football right there, folks. I cannot say it enough. I cannot. Thank you to Lord Mazulia for the $5 super chat, by the way. Thank you to also JK for the $5 super chat as well. Look, a win's a win. It wasn't the prettiest win in the world. No. But man, was it a statement win. Let's dive into some of the stats here real quick. Going over this. Again, I cannot state enough how monumental of a win this is for the Bucs. Baker Mayfield, 12 of 19, 189 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. I do want to say that interception was a bad interception. It was the worst throw Baker Mayfield has had this year. But overall, I felt like Baker did not play a terrible game. Baker Mayfield did also have 34 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown, so he had over 200 total scrimmage yards on the day. Aside from that, the running game did not get a lot going. Bucky Irving had 7 carries for 22 yards. Rashad White had 18 yards on 10 carries. It was not a great day. It was not a great day for the run game. You know, shout out to the Detroit Lions. The offensive line struggled mightily. I mean, Baker Mayfield was sacked 5 times. 4.5 of those sacks were to Aiden Hutchinson. I thought he was going to break the freaking sack record today, but he did not. He still had a crazy game. Justin School very much looked like every single ounce of a backup right tackle. I can't wait for Luke Gedeke to be back. That's going to be fantastic. Chris Godwin had a fantastic game today. He had 117 yards and 1 total touchdown on the day. This was a great Chris Godwin game. Mike Evans was second on the team with 3 catches for 42 yards, so he is over 100 yards on the season. I get to actually update my my counter now. He is at 103 yards on the season as well. Jonah McMillan had a 21-yard catch as well. Again, the offense did not do a lot in this football game. They did not, right? Again, really held to the defense to be on top of things. And a couple things went the Bucs' way. Baker Mayfield fumbled twice today on sacks from Aiden Hutchinson. He was able to recover one of his own. Justin School fell on the other one as well. So a couple of lucky breaks there for the Bucs in this game today. I could talk forever about the defense. I could. So let's talk about the defense. Jared Goff, 55 total passes attempted today. 307 yards, 2 interceptions. Was not sacked today, by the way. But still, the Buccaneers were still able to get some pressure in some situations. 83 total offensive plays to the Buccaneers' 47. 463 total yards of offense for the Lions to the Buccaneers' 216. and the defense still held. The defense still withstood this Lions offense in Detroit, by the way. Good Lord. The Lions ran the ball very well today. 27 carries for 139 yards and a touchdown. They were very effective running the ball today. Amon-Ra St. Brown went crazy, 119 receiving yards. Jameson Williams had 79 yards of his own. Amon-Ra St. Brown had 19 targets today. I mean, absolutely crazy. I mean, when you throw the football that much, some guys are going to get some stuff going. Let's talk about some of the guys that stood out today. Jordan Whitehead, Jamel Dean, Christian Izien, and Zion McCollum. Kudos to those gentlemen because holy crap, right? Like, holy crap, that was an absolutely crazy... And I know the stats are going to say, like, well, James, so many yards and so many targets and so many catches. Look, they still withheld so strong. Christian Izien, 2 passes deflected and an interception. Zion McCollum, 4 passes deflected and an interception. Jordan Whitehead, pass deflection and a crucial 4th down tackle to win them the game, by the way. Jamel Dean, a pass deflection of his own. He played pretty solid, in my opinion, just in terms of overall coverage. This secondary showed up without Zion McCollum. And look, they're not going to have Zion McCollum for a couple of weeks still. Antoine Winfield Jr. They're not going to have Antoine Winfield Jr. for a couple of weeks still. And they still showed up. They still played good football. Shout out to SirVocea Dennis as well today. 10 total tackles today, 6 solo. I think this kid's going to be starting over KJ Britt going forward. That's what I fully believe. I think we're already seeing that. And SirVocea Dennis is going out there making plays. I think he's going to be the linebacker too going forward, or at the very minimum, get more snaps going forward than KJ Britt. Jotron Shawinka had a pretty good day in terms of getting pressure. Look, only 4 total tackles, 1 tackle for loss, but he came out there and he brought pressure in some very crucial moments on Jared Goff. CJ Brewer did as well. A quarterback hit. I think he will probably be promoted to the active roster. He looked good. I mean, he had some good plays out there. Yaya Diaby had a couple of pressure situations in there as well. It was just guys stepped up when you needed them to, and it was a ton of different guys. You lost Vita Vea in the second half. You did not have Antoine Winfield Jr. You did not have Kalijah Cansey. And this defense still, again, it's guys like Jordan Whitehead. It's guys like SirVocea Dennis. It's guys like Zion McCollum, like CJ Brewer, who stepped up today in huge moments, in huge situations. Anthony Nelson had 3 quarterback hits today. The Bucs did have 8 quarterback hits today, to be fair. Braswell had 1. Greg Gaines had 2. He stepped up, by the way. Anthony Nelson had 3. So, it isn't to say that there wasn't any pressure on Jared Goff. There was. A lot of it came in the second half of the game. A phenomenal performance by this Buccaneers defense. A phenomenal... Dude, I could talk about this for an hour. But this is the type of statement win that can define a season early on. That's what I fully believe. This is a type of win that can 100% define how the rest of the Buccaneers season goes. They play Denver next week. That's a winnable game. You could start off your season 3-0 potentially. Are you kidding me? And look, the Saints dog-walked the Cowboys. It was a bad time for Dallas. They look like a great team as well, but so do the Bucs. I think this win is more monumental for the Bucs than that Saints win against the Cowboys. That's just what I believe. You guys can take it with a grain of salt. I don't know. But regardless, 2 weeks in, the Bucs look just like they're picking up where they left off last year. They look like a scrappy team that's going to fight for every single ounce and is going to give it their all, be it on offense, be it on defense. Hey, next man up. If you're hurt, next guy's coming in. CJ Brewer, make a play, young man. Jotron Shawinka, you're up. SirVocea Dennis, go crazy, kid. These are the types of things that you see in good football teams. The Bucs did it today, and so far, 2 games into the year, they look like a good football team. Awesome stuff, man. What a crazy win. Freaking love it, man. Love it.